Welcome, everybody. We are here at Paintsville, Kentucky. Coach, as you are at the home of one of the greatest basketball traditions in all the state of Kentucky, let alone the mountains here. Paintsville, the fourth all-time winningest program on the boys' side, and a lot of history on the girls' side. Coach, no other gym like this one, and tonight they're hosting the Floyd Central Jaguars with Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Sean Waller on the call.
Double-header action tonight, and when D&D, we walked through the door and Paintsville Tigers said, come on down, it's a big-time event, opening night here in Paintsville, Kentucky. You know it's a happening, and Darryl McCoy, you mentioned something. This gymnasium has housed elite game after elite game, elite player after elite player. John Pelfrey, you're talking about Keith Adkins, you're talking about Ratliff, you're talking about Todd Tackett. Did I say Jerry R. Van Hoos? The list goes on, and this Paintsville team, Darryl McCoy, just might be their best Paintsville team in a decade.
Yeah.
Well, let me go back. Let me get to the girls here. And
we'll talk about the boys.
Yeah, we'll talk about. I got ahead of myself. You talk about Anna Keaton. You talk about Swoop. You talk about Presley Cherico. The same side as the boys. You've got big-time talent, big-time tradition, and now you've got a Miss Kentucky basketball candidate and Miss Kylie Kenner. Kylie Kenner ranked one of the top 10 players in the state of Kentucky. She's a 2027 product. She's got length, she's got size, and Darryl McCoy, we watched her the other day at that preseason event. Kylie Kenner absolutely put on a show. She's one of the top 10 players in the state.
Yeah, absolutely. So, coaches, we're sitting here. She is a future Miss Basketball candidate. You can bet that. One of the best girls basketball players in the state, regardless of class. Top volley pipe.
Coach, how are you, brother?
We got Coach Hicks in here.
He's one of the best, right?
We know what he's doing.
That's exactly right. He's
watching.
Scouting, brother. We're going to behave.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yes. All right. Yes, sir.
Coaches, we're sitting here right now.
Coach Hicks in here scouting, Darryl.
Yeah, absolutely. 7:53 to go. And we got Kevin Keathley, Michael Sean Waller, Darryl McCoy on the boards here, Coach. Should be a big-time atmosphere here tonight. I expect this gym to be filled to the gills.
And, Darryl, I mentioned to you number 11.
Oh, wow.
You take a look at that, Coach Hicks, breaking it down for us.
Johnson Central, 11th in the state.
11th in the state.
Yep.
He's got, since he arrived at Johnson Central, they were good before. But, man, oh, man, they are really, really good.
They are, and I could tell you right now, he wants more than anything to win this game in this gym.
He does.
So
that's a big game. But, Darryl, I was going to mention to you, I talked about Kylie Kenner and this Paintsville Lady Tiger team. They've got a legitimate shot of making a run to Rupp Arena. Well, they're getting ready to play a team that I feel like has now solidified their issues that they had last year. They were turnover prone last year. Yeah. Man, you better bet, as good as Floyd Central was last year, they were going to turn it over 20 times a game. Well, what did we see with the added addition, the transfers? They're not turning the ball over as much. So now that dynamic duo, those of Maddie Engel and
getting Jalen Blanton over from Johnson Central was a huge get. We seen her the other day, Coach. This girl, she will be one of the best players in the 58th district this year.
And she's totally solidified that backcourt. Now turnovers, not so much.
Well, what it done is it allowed you versatility with Chloe Crace.
Yes.
Now Chloe Crace can play the one or the two, and we always knew she had the ability to score the rock.
Yeah.
But now she don't have to just facilitate. She can play off the ball and be one of their primary scorers, to help Reagan Lafferty out in that area.
Yeah, exactly right.
With Crace, Lafferty, and Engel, you got a three-headed scoring monster, and then you got Mahala Garcias, who can do it on her own. So very loaded Floyd Central roster versus a Paintsville team that are built a lot like them 76ers back in the day. They got their star, and the stars, they play the perfect role, and they know how to play that support role.
You're right, Darryl.
So we're going to go to commercial break, and then we'll be right back.
Followed by the pledge led by Miss Maddox Hanson and Miss Allie Adams, followed by the playing of the national anthem.
Let
All right, Coach, great rendition of the national anthem. We're going to take a quick commercial break, then we'll be right back. Paintsville versus Floyd Central coming up next here on the D&D Sports Network.
5 times is a charm. Congratulations to the awesome team at Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical for earning its 5th National Best of the Best Award for customer satisfaction, the only HVAC company in West Virginia to earn our award for 5 straight years. If you need heating, cooling, electrical work, a fantastic generator, residential or commercial, done right at a fair price by honest experts, remember the name, Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Visit PreciseHeatingCooling.com for an appointment. Precision, the best of the best, again.
Back here at Paintsville High School as we got Coach opening night for the Paintsville Lady Tigers as they take on the Floyd Central Lady Jags here on Tuesday Night Hoops here on the D&D Sports Network. Kevin Keathley and Darryl McCoy on the call.
If you're just tuning in, 2 perennial favorites in the 15th region this year, Darryl McCoy. We talked a little bit about it, and the Paintsville Lady Tigers head coach Don Kenner, she has the makeup to make a run this year, and you mentioned it, a Miss Kentucky basketball candidate next year. No doubt about it. Mark it down. You're going to want to tell a friend to tune in just to watch Kylie Kenner. But man, oh man, on the other side, Justin Triplett comes out of retirement, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah.
And he's got him a squad that is as solid in the 58th district as there's been in a long time. When you talk about Chloe Crace, Maddie Engel, Reagan Lafferty. Oh, yeah, you talking about Lexi O'Brien. The list goes on and on. Audrey Moore, big-time part to that Floyd Central Lady Jaguars team. So you've got several pieces that make up that team. As complete a unit as Floyd Central's had in a while, going back maybe to their Katie Jo Moore days. Darryl, this may be their best team since that Katie Jo Moore team.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think it's definitely the deepest team.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you even got Mahala Garcia, coming off the bench, Lexi O'Brien, players that can put in big minutes, Now, we'll see, Justin Triplett coming back. I think that'll help them a lot of familiarity there. But, Coach, on the other side, though, I mean, listen, Paintsville has size, the size that can match up with Engel and Lafferty down low. They may be the bigger team here tonight, especially with Blankenship, Helton, and then Kenner is one of the biggest guards you'll find.
Exactly. Length, size. How do they guard her? How do they match up with her? I know Justin Triplett's known as a triangle and 2 guy. He used to run that back in the day. So we'll see if Justin throws that out here against Paintsville to try to neutralize Miss Kenner.
Coach, we want to thank Jason Kenner, Don Kenner, the administration here at Paintsville for choosing D&D Sports Network as their go-to media outlet. Can't thank them enough to bring us for these big-time matchups. Coach, starting lineups. First up for the Floyd Central Jags, brought to you courtesy of Howard Family Pharmacy. Number 2, Aubrey Moore. Number 3, Chloe Crace. Number 4, Maddie Engel. Number 13, Jalen Blanton, and rounding out the starting lineup will be number 23, Reagan Lafferty. They are head coached by Justin Triplett. Now let's go over here to the Paintsville Lady Tigers. Starting number 1 at point guard, McKinley Ramey. Another freshman starting number 14, that's Addison Helton. At forward, a junior, number 15, Annabelle Blankenship. At guard, junior, number 3, Callie Kenner. And rounding out the starting lineup will be the senior rocking number 4, Brooklyn Skaggs. They are head coached by Dawn Kenner. Coach Dawn knows a thing about coaching. She is the most notorious volleyball coach in Eastern Kentucky.
She is the guru, right?
Yes, she is. She is a legend. And listen, we don't say that lightly.
No, Darryl, I wanted to mention somebody you brought up. Fans, if you're tuning in, somebody to really watch for Floyd Central is number 13, Jalen Blanton. She's kind of really made this team a little more cohesive in the backcourt.
The Jags get out in a hurry. Chloe Crace goes for the easy layup, misses the. She gets right back in it though. Nearly knocked it away. They're going to call jump ball. Coach, it looks like tonight we're going to have Cody on the call with Pete and trying to think who the other guy is over there.
Pressure coming here, Floyd Central.
There's Kenner kicks.
Nice kick there.
Yeah, Helton off the mark. Blankenship battling for the board down low.
Another tie-up.
Yeah, Blankenship being strong underneath there. But Floyd Central doing a good job tying it up, gaining possession. Jalen Blanton's going to bring the ball up the floor for the Jags. Blanton.
Nice take. We talked about her at the top. She's a transfer from Johnson Central. Can really get downhill, Darryl.
Yeah, coming back the other way. Coach, you see
Floyd Central in a man-to-man.
That's Skaggs. Now coming back.
I like that, Darryl. They brought the weak side over, trying to neutralize those paint touches. And one thing you're going to find out about this Paintsville gym if you've never been here, you're going to hear a lot. This as loud a gym as you'll find, Darryl.
It is. There's no other gym in the 15th region that can produce this kind of atmosphere.
So let us know at home. Make sure you let us know if you can hear us okay.
Yeah, coming back the other way, Blanton. She's going to hand it off to Crace. Crace getting downhill. Nice drive, but defended well by Helton. Ramey coming away with it. Trying to get the ball up the floor, but
Blanton doing a nice job, right?
Yeah, you got to think Blanton learned a lot under Coach Jim Hicks, too.
Yeah, right.
about defense.
That's a good point.
There goes Kenner. Kenner drives, kicks, Skaggs for three. She's off the mark. Rebound by Engel.
Engel really good in transition.
Jags out and running. There she is. Stops, pops, and drops. Maddie Engel.
Cody says that was a 2.
Yeah, I think that's the correct call. Look at Chloe Crace. She comes up with a loose ball. Here comes the Jags back in a hurry. They'll hand it off. Right back to Blanton. Crace looking for help. Engel swings it over. Back to Blanton. Blanton back to Crace. Crace. Coach Crace got to shoot that.
And she could have turned the corner if she wanted to.
Yeah.
Was a little hesitant on the drive.
Yeah. She's got to understand now that she's moved over to the 2, she has to shoot them open shots.
Lafferty does such a great job of using her body to draw contact. Reagan Lafferty, Darryl McCoy, we've talked about it. She's a future 15th Region Player of the Year.
Yeah. Need that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Lafferty, I agree with you, Coach. I think Lafferty and Kenner, I could see either one of them wearing that 15th Region Player of the Year crown.
And Kenner on the go.
Yeah. Swings it out. Skaggs again. Coach, I love Brooklyn Skaggs. She does not care to shoot the rock.
Great job by – this is twice Kenner's done this early. She's drove, got to the paint, and she's kicked for wide open threes. Great job trusting her teammates.
Bennett Allen says, is this on YouTube? Yes, it is. It's on YouTube and Facebook, Bennett. There's Helton, gets it into Kenner, and Coach, that's what's nice about Kenner is you never have to worry about an inbounds pass.
Paintsville on the scoreboard.
Yeah, 4-2. And Coach Floyd Central, that's the thing right now. I mean, if Paintsville can weather this storm, here on their home floor, you know, Floyd Central, you got to worry about them because right now they're playing with a lot of energy, and you got to worry, can they keep this up?
Exactly. Maddie Engel doing what she does, getting downhill, now going to go to the free throw line.
Catbird Isaac tuning in, one of our favorites. Hannah Riley says, let's go Jags. Ruby Hall says, go Jags. Braden Kahn says, go Jags. Do we got any Tiger fans tuning in?
I believe they're all here, right?
Yeah, this place is rocking. The coach gets Crace.
Crace, one of your favorite combo guards, though.
Yeah, now she's had to move off the ball. The coach had a big summer, put in a lot of work. You know, probably in girls' side, it's going to be hard to find a girl that's worked hard as her.
Is there a tougher forward in the 15th region than Lafferty? Lafferty will bump you. She'll screen you.
She can handle the rock.
She can handle it.
Yeah. You know, she's one of the hardest matchups for sure. Now, coming back. See. Drive, kick. And Helton gets stuck. Good defense by Engel. Floyd Central right now.
Nice.
Coach taking them deep.
Floyd Central doing a great job.
And looky there. Look at Ramey. Nice cut by Ramey. And Coach, high IQ play by Ramey there. Cutting to the basket as a freshman.
Credit Paintsville for staying patient in that offensive possession.
Miranda Bradford says that she can hear us and Kevin sounds good.
There we go.
Yeah. Adam Laura Rice says run all day, run all night, and run a little more.
Well, you know where that came from, Darryl.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Caden Tussey says, does Ashland and Paintsville play tonight? Yes, they do. It's a boy-girl doubleheader, Coach.
Miranda Bradford, Allison Howard had herself a double-double last night, Darryl McCoy.
Allison, the special player. I think dark horse for Region Player of the Year.
Yes, I agree with you.
Grace. She's going to back out. Good defense right now by the Lady Tigers. Coach, that's Loffer in the game now.
The younger sister, right?
Yeah, of Anderson Loffer. Yeah. Good volleyball player as well.
She did.
Yeah.
She drug her foot.
Said Adam Laura Rice says move without the ball. Said don't see that often anymore.
Adam Rice was a long-time assistant on the girls' side.
Yeah. Yes, he was. The surprised he ain't still on staff.
Yeah.
The coming back, Kenner. Kenner's going to drive right. Coach, right now, you know, Crace is doing a tremendous job on Kenner, but Kenner has to get some shot attempts up.
It looks like what Kenner's trying to do early is she's trying to get her teammates going before she gets going. But, Darryl, you know how this is. With this particular Paintsville team, she's got to be a little bit more assertive downhill, I believe, right?
Yeah, I agree. You know, especially this is a young group.
Yeah.
You know, and looky here, nice defensive play.
It's a young group, and as the season goes along, those shots will start falling. Got a really, really talented group, the Lady Tigers.
Now coming back. Coach, you see Helton gets it into Kenner. Kenner guarded by Crace. High screen, nice drive, pull up.
That right there.
Coach, I mean,
right.
Beautiful.
Get downhill, she'll get about anything she wants. Engel doing what Engel does.
Nice
running
job.
the floor.
See, coming back the other way, you got Ramey. Drives right, kicks. Kenner.
There it is again.
Yeah.
There it is again.
All day, every day, Coach.
Cash money, right?
Yes, she is.
And we were just talking about that. Now 2 straight possessions, she gets in the paint and makes something happen.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what her coach told her, you know, like, listen, you know, for the teammates to get going, you're going to have to get going. Draw some, you know, pull some of that defense away from your teammates. You know, make them double you, you know. Make them respect your game, and it's going to make the job a lot easier for Floyd Central.
All of a sudden now, right? Paintsville's taking the lead.
Coming back the other way. Blanton drives, kicks it over to Garcia's in the game now, Coach. And stolen away. Here comes Ramey back the other way.
Lafferty right back.
Yeah, makes up for it. And looky here. Looky here, Coach.
Love the effort. Another jump ball going Paintsville's way. Paintsville off that and one by Kenner has taken the lead.
Adam Rice says mid-range and playing off 2 feet as Kylie is tough and under control. There you go, nice drive. Pull up again, Coach. There it is.
Right.
Yeah, just off the mark there. Weak side rebound by Engel.
Off and running, Moore.
Moore leaves it for the trailer. And, Coach, you know, you could see Engel has that same potential as Kylie Kenner.
Right.
You know, big guard, you know, can take you off the bounce, got a good mid-range game, can stretch the floor, shoot the three. It's just, you know, she's just not as experienced. You got to realize Kylie Kenner has been playing varsity ball since her 7th grade year.
Since 7th grade.
Yeah. You know, probably should have been playing in 6th grade.
Right.
Yeah. Alan Wright says D&D, King of the Mountains. Coach Mark Booby Maynard tuning in.
You know, Mark, you know, he's just a man. He's a basketball guy, right?
He is. He loves hoops, no matter who's playing. Here's Helton. She's going to hand it off to Kenner. Kenner gets downhill. Good job cutting that off. And stolen away by Engel. Engel
again.
Yep.
Floyd Central retakes the lead.
And Coach Don Kenner wants a timeout. She's going to talk about it. As they do, we will too. We'll be right back.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see.
And we are back here at Paintsville High School, Coach, and Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Sean Waller on the call. Coach, this place is beautiful, this gymnasium. I mean, they got it looking top-notch here on opening day.
Would you call this the mecca of 15th region basketball?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Wouldn't argue with that. You know, it's right here. There's no gymnasium that can give you this kind of atmosphere. There's Engel, grabs the rebound. She's got a girl up front. Here comes Blanton. Blanton went hard into the wall. They're going to call the foul.
And listen, Engel got it right out of her hands and allowed that scoring opportunity to happen, Darryl.
That's what you got to do, Coach. I mean, basketball's simple. You know, if somebody's ahead of you and got a clear lane, kick it to them.
Kick it ahead.
Yeah, you know, I mean, because I promise you, when it comes your time, that ball will come back around to you.
Yep, the basketball gods, right?
Yep. Shane Blair says, Darryl over here said, Darryl, please move the camera down towards the pep section. I'm a huge fan. We'll get you here in a second. Give us, when we come down out of timeout, we got you, Shane.
Three-point lead, Floyd Central.
Yep. Here comes Kenner back the other way. Kenner drives, kicks. Ramey wide open, Coach. Like to see her shoot that, and she hesitated, second-guessed herself, and that's why she turned the ball over.
A little herky-jerky on that. That'll come with experience, right?
Yep.
As the season moves along.
Here comes Blanton. Blanton drives, kicks.
Nice look inside.
Good job. Good defense by Blankenship. And, Coach, right now, you know, that's what Paintsville's got to look to take advantage of is this size of Helton and Blankenship down low. Billy Davis says another night of basketball, baby.
Yeah.
And we know none of these happen without Billy going and being one of the best sales guys in the business, right?
We call him Billy the Gun.
Yeah, right. That's it, Billy the Kid.
That's right.
Yeah.
He makes that happen.
And we've not seen a duo like Billy and Zach since the Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, right?
That's exactly right.
Off the iron, Helton misses that one.
Billy Davis. 90 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Ricky and Robert, Arn and Ole. I mean, every how you want to say
right.
it. Yeah. And you see Moore out top. Trying to swing the ball around. It's also number 2 in the game for Paintsville.
Nice cross-court look by Engel.
That's Kendall Short, also in the game. Coach 11-9, I mean, got a heck of a ball game here early here. The first quarter coming to the end, 1 minute to go. Still a 2-point ball game. Nice job getting it into Lafferty. Lafferty off the glass, rims off.
They're doing a nice job passing into the interior. Just can't convert off of it.
There goes Kenner. Nice job. Pull up. Coach may have got bumped on that one.
I think so.
Yeah. Either way, good job coming over defending that.
Engel, I'm just telling you, in transition,
she's one of the best. Her and Jada Patton,
yes,
2 of the best transition players in the 15th.
Absolutely.
There you see Kenner dribbles off her foot.
Gonna get Garcia.
And Justin Triplett not happy with the call. Coach, but you know what I'll always say? She's earned that call.
Right. That's exactly right.
Kenner sings that one. Any doubt that Kenner goes down as the all-time leading scorer in Paintsville basketball history?
Listen, she still got 2 full seasons, including this one.
Kenner sinks that one.
Trims it to 2. Right there, you hit Lafferty quicker, she can just turn and shoot that jumper.
She's really good at that too. And look, all of a sudden, Paintsville has a chance to tie or take the lead here. And stolen away by Salmon. Salmon's 2 big stops. I'll call a foul on Kendall Short.
I believe Lafferty's going to go to the line. They're into the penalty.
Big free throws here. Sinks that one. Lane violation.
That's tough, right?
Yeah, they're going to say it's on Mahala Garcia. So, you know, Paintsville's still going to have a chance to tie this, Coach. About 9 seconds to go here before the first quarter ends. There's Kenner. Takes the screen, 3 seconds. Another screen, and had it poked away. Great defense by Garcia. And, Coach, we will end. We'll be right back.
Getting ready for sports means protecting those eyes. Up to 90% of sport-related eye injuries can be prevented with proper eye protection. White Eye Care knows this and is committed to providing the best protective sportswear for your child's eyes. As a proud sponsor of our community sports programs, we want to see our kids protected, from the little ones up to the big leagues. Our huge selection of eyewear makes finding that perfect pair easy. So win big this season. Call White Eye Care in Logan for an appointment today.
5 times is a charm. Congratulations to the awesome team at Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical for earning its 5th National Best of the Best award for customer satisfaction, the only HVAC company in West Virginia to earn our award for 5 straight years. If you need heating, cooling, electrical work, a fantastic generator, residential or commercial, done right at a fair price by honest experts, remember the name, Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Visit preciseheatingcooling.com for an appointment. Precision, the best of the best, again.
And we are back here at Paintsville High School. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Sean Waller on the call here. Coach, starting the second quarter, it's Floyd Central leading 14-11 over the hosting Paintsville Lady
There
Tigers.
it is, right there, Darryl.
Yeah.
That middle's open.
All the time, you know. And, Coach, once she learns to take that dribble, that one power dribble, then that's when she's going to become really dangerous, when she can just turn and drive.
Floyd Central staying in the man-to-man here.
There you go, Kenner coming off the screen, no good. Rebound's going to go to Engel. Jags coming out in a hurry, swings it over. Aubrey Moore goes off the bounce. Nice take.
Yeah, that was a nice take by Moore. You don't really see Moore attack like that. She adds that to her game.
So Brooklyn Salmons is going to go to the line here, Coach. No, that opens up a lot for Floyd Central if she can add that part.
Yeah.
Coach, they've stretched it out to their largest lead of the game right now, 16-11, a 5-point lead for Floyd Central.
Going to let Canner attack here. Yep. You saw that coming, right, Darryl?
There it is. She's got it deep going against Lafferty. No good. Good defense by Lafferty.
Good thought.
Yep.
Just a tough pass to make in traffic.
Yep. Jump ball. It's going to be Floyd Central's basketball here on the – no, it's going to be Paintsville's ball.
Paintsville ball.
Yep. On the side. Ramey, guarded by Moore out top. Kenner. She'll hand it off to Skaggs.
Yeah, on the floor with that one. And Darryl, listen, Floyd Central starting to just inch away after getting down by 2.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. You know, Paintsville got to get some scoring opportunities here. Floyd Central's defense has really frustrated Paintsville early. Yeah, call Ramey.
Good call.
Yeah.
The thing about Floyd Central, you said this, Darryl, in a pregame. You said they are as deep as they've been in a long time, and it's showing right now. They've got three members from the bench on the floor right now.
Yeah, that's and you know that's what makes them so dangerous. Is I mean, no matter who you got out there, and their players are so versatile. Just about every player they got can play multiple positions.
Right. That's a good point too, Darryl.
That makes them even deeper.
Yeah.
So, Coach, as you look over here, you got the Paintsville Tigers up next, and you look down here and you see this crowd. I mean, this place has been packed since the second we got here. Unbelievable atmosphere here, and again, only one gymnasium can do that, and that's here in Paintsville, Coach.
I look at it as an honor that we get to call games in here because there's not the tradition in here second to none.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why we can't thank the Kenners enough for bringing D&D aboard and allowing us to cover these kids as they try to make a run at Rupp. Engel.
You don't want to get in that corner.
No, there she is. She gets it over to Garcia. Garcia had it poked away by Skaggs. Ramey gets up floor. Ooh, she missed that cutter. Coming back. You got Kenner out top. Coach, size advantage right here. See if Paintsville looks to take advantage of this. They got number 34 in the game now, guarding Kenner. That's Carmen Racky. But Carmen Racky, a great defender. But if I'm Kenner, I'm going to try to take her down in the paint. And look at Racky, says, no way, you're not getting anywhere near that paint.
You just called it, and there goes Engel doing what she does. Misses that one.
Yep, Kenner is on the break.
Nice look.
Yeah. Off the mark. And there you go, another jump ball.
Another held ball. That's the 5th one, right?
Yeah, this one should go to Floyd Central. And it does.
Going to apply a little pressure here. A little 2-2-1.
Been a good ball game so far.
So far, not a lot of so far fouls are 1-1 here in the second period. Now they put Lafferty on the back side in that short corner, or as they call it, the dunker's alley.
Yeah, yeah. Engel drives, gets Lafferty back to the basket.
Nice.
Nice job. I'm telling you, Coach, she's so dangerous.
Versatile, as you said, Darryl. Can do a little bit of everything. Nice cut.
Good. Nice find by Kylie Kenner.
Yeah, it was. On the go.
Yeah, looky here.
Racky.
Yeah.
Back and forth we go.
And Coach, if I'm Paintsville, I'm not going to want to get in a running match with Floyd Central. Yeah, I think Paintsville needs to slow it down and use that size.
Well, they got some good stuff out of that last possession with the cutter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So, guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the Jim Mars Service comment section. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Sean Waller on the call. Sean Goebel says, go Maddie, Reagan, and Aubrey. Things over to Ramey. Ramey drives, tries leaving it for Short, but Short couldn't get up with the ball. Going to be a turnover on Paintsville's behalf, and Coach got a substitution coming in. That's going to be Kate Loffer coming in, going to give Ramey a break. And, Coach, I don't know you take Ramey out right now, especially having the turnover issues you are. Swings it over.
I like what Floyd Central's doing here. They're bringing 2 posts, and then it goes, right, to high-low action.
Yeah. I mean, that was too easy. Coach, but listen, this Paintsville team, Don Kenner's teams are notorious for making comebacks. So I don't care how big the lead is, this game's not going to be out of reach.
Kenner is good as anybody at getting to that paint and drawing contact.
Brody Howe says, great broadcasting. We appreciate everything you guys do. We appreciate that, Brody, more than you know.
Thank you, sir.
Billy Davis says, who would be the top 5 or 10 girls in the 15th B? Coach, give me the.
Well, you've got 2 of them on the floor right now.
Yeah, Kenner and Reagan Lafferty are 100% on that list. Kylie Alvin, trying to think, Kat Walters. Who's the other girl from Pikeville? Nicole Lynn.
Yeah.
From there. Callie McCoy from Phelps.
Listen.
Then
I'm putting, because of a lot like
Allison Howard.
I'm putting Allison Howard on there, her versatility.
No, you're 1,000% correct. Allison Howard 100% belongs on that list. Trying to, and I tell you, there's a couple girls that people don't think about, Coach, but I'm telling you, from Golfing County, Macy Williams, nice take. And then the young lady, the King girl from Eastridge.
Yes.
Yeah. Both really good ball players.
Largest lead of the game for Floyd Central.
And then, Maddie Engel. And listen, we've not even got to Carly Stanley. I mean, Johnson Central's got a couple players. Macy Maynard. There you go, Coach. There's a timeout on the floor. And right now, this pressure really getting to the Tigers.
Coach Kenner said, you know what, we need to talk about it.
Yeah, they're going to take a minute timeout, Coach. Let's jump out, Warren. We'll be right back.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Back here at Paintsville High School, Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Sean Waller on that call. I want to thank Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, me, Hacienda, Made to Crave in Paintsville, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Crum Funeral Home. I want to thank our good friends at Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace, Solid Rock Development, Nelson and Frazier Funeral Home, Sims Furniture, and Double Quick for sponsoring today's action. Coach, big-time matchup. You talked to Allison Howard from Prestonsburg. I'm telling you, the young lady that transferred, if Shay Music, if she plays like that,
right?
Yeah, I mean, but we got to see more of a resume.
This is right
before we put her up there. But man, she shot the ball extremely well last time we seen her.
Nice dump down.
Yep.
Just a little bit too much on it.
Coach, if you're Don Kenner, that's Jada Patton. I forgot about Jada Patton.
Well,
Brooke Markham.
Yeah. Don Kenner, she realized that Paintsville not scoring the ball, better get a timeout because 11-point deficit, it feels like 20.
Well, Coach, if you're Don Kenner, those are the turnovers that kill you, the ones coming out of timeouts. There you go, Racky. Nice job. Look at Lafferty hanging and banging, Coach.
Doing what she does, right?
Yes, she does.
Kenner. If I'm Kenner, listen, there you go. She did that 3 or 4 straight possessions earlier, Darryl. She got to the paint and made things happen. If you're Paintsville and Coach Kenner, you want to see more of that.
Yeah, they, whenever you're sitting here looking, I like what Floyd Central's doing right now. They're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at Kylie Kenner, and you can tell it's getting to her.
There it is right there.
Yeah. Off the mark.
Engel. Yeah, they say she doubled with it.
Yep. They've threw multiple defenders at Kenner. They're throwing in all different forms. Throwing players with size, smaller, quicker players, and they're making her work for everything she's getting right now.
For Floyd Central, there you go, downhill drive, jumper, going to shoot 2.
Yeah.
Again, as good as anybody on the girls' side at getting to the free throw line. Darryl, we've not seen Chloe Crace in quite some time. I don't have the stats in front of me in terms of personal fouls, but I have to assume she's out because of maybe some foul issues.
Yeah, I would assume that's the issue. They're not going to have her out long. Right now.
Atkins checking in for Floyd Central, number 20.
Yeah, she's a big pickup getting her back in the lineup. Coach, when she's balled in and she's playing like she can, she's a big piece to the puzzle.
Again, she's another very versatile, can play multiple positions.
Swings over to Lafferty. Ooh, wide open, had Racky. There it is. Racky off the mark. Here comes Short with the rebound.
Kenner.
Stops, pops, and cannot drop. Rebound by Helton.
Nice rebound.
There you go, extra pass. Yep. Ramey off the mark. Kenner grabs the board. Kenner goes up, tries drawing the foul. Short chases down the rebound. Good screen. Off the mark. And how about Paintsville, Coach?
Paintsville controlling the glass on that possession.
No quit in the Tigers.
Going to pay off as Short's going to go to the free throw line.
And now largest lead of the game for Floyd Central sets at 27-16. Coach, after the game, want everybody to go down to Mi Hacienda or Made to Crave and check out some of their great Mexican cuisine.
Well, that's where we're going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, we never leave town without visiting Mi Hacienda.
Right. Misses on both.
Yeah, Atkins grabs the board. Ramey, good job trying to break that up there, stopping the fast break.
And you're going to want to tell a friend to tell a friend. In case you're just tuning in, up next, the boys game, Paintsville and Ashland.
Well, can I give you some breaking news?
Yes.
Caleb Clark just committed to Cumberland's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Strong put back there by Engel.
Engel having herself a half.
Yep.
She's smooth.
You know what I call her, Engel Hood. She don't care to get dirty.
13-point deficit for Paintsville. Nice save by Atkins. Garcia over to Engel.
Oh. Yeah, Kenner with the block.
Kenner said not happening.
Yep, Ramey decided to slow it up here. Coach Paintsville sorely needs a bucket this possession. There's Helton off the mark.
See if they hold here.
Look at Reagan Lafferty playing point forward, coach. Turns it over, though, coming back the other way. Helton may have got away with the travel there, coach. And look at Atkins with the strip. Paintsville gets right back. Ramey over to Helton. She's off the mark. Look at Loffer.
You know, that's twice. Something we noticed in the boys' game last night, Shelby Valley and Knott County Central, is into quarter adjustments by Honeycutt. Done a great job. If I'm triplet, I'm not rushing anything. You've got a 13-point lead.
Hannah Riley says Maddie Engel is that girl. And Coach Adam Rice says he don't think Paintsville and Ashland boys have played since the 96 championship game.
Wow. So this is big time because you might have Paintsville's best team in 7-8 years, and Ashland looks as good as any team I've seen in the D&E era.
Now, I agree. This is one, tonight you don't want to miss this boys game. If both teams are 100%, the thing is Ashland, I'll be honest with you, Ashland looks like the best team I've seen this preseason.
I agree with you 100%.
I put them just a slight notch above Boyd, but the one thing that does worry me and will play into Paintsville's favor is this smaller court.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Always tough to come here and play.
Yep. Because at Martin County, they got a lot of breakouts. Definitely some easy opportunities. Will they be able to do that here?
Paintsville the last 3 years has been dominant on shorter courts. I don't want to say they've struggled, but teams have maybe an advantage at times up tempo like Ashland.
Yeah.
Running on bigger courts.
Yep.
Not happening tonight.
No. This crowd, should keep Paintsville in the game no matter how it is, and we should have a barn burner tonight. Two very historic programs coming back. Garcia swings over to Engel. Engel back to Garcia, over to Atkins. Atkins, that high post, Lafferty.
Nice. 15-point lead. Let's see if Paintsville can get something here to end the half.
There you go, 3 seconds. Ramey's got to get one up. Off the mark. And, Coach, it's been all Floyd Central in the first half, especially the second quarter. 31-16 lead as they go into the locker room. We'll be right back, guys, with a double-quick halftime show. We'll get you caught up on all the goings from the first half. You're watching the Mountains leader in sporting news, the D&D Sports Network.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust a team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your property back to normal as quickly and safely as possible. When disaster strikes, Restoration One is your go-to cleanup crew. Save our number now in case you need us later. Whether the job is big or small, give Restoration One a call. 304-443-4959.
And we are back here at Paintsville High School as you're watching the Double Quick Halftime Show with Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Sean Waller. Coach Keathley, as you're sitting here right now, it's been all Floyd Central here in the first half. They're sitting on a 31-16 lead over the Paintsville Lady Tigers. Paintsville right now having trouble. This Floyd Central defense giving them fits, and on the offensive end, you know, Reagan Lafferty and Maddie Engel is pretty much scoring at will.
Well, Floyd Central in a variety of ways, Darryl. You nailed it, getting it done, whether it's in transition with Engel, whether it's in the half court, hitting that mid-post, running high-low action. They're getting a lot of different things in their offensive game. And we said this, Floyd Central, and I really believe this, and I've watched Floyd Central for a long, long time, going back to the days my daughter played. This may be their best team since Katie Jo Moore and the young lady that transferred from Johnson Central to Floyd Central. I can't remember her name, but man, oh man, she was a power forward and she could go. But they have got a legitimately state Rupp Arena team.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I could very well. Right now, if you ask me to pick the favorites, I think it's going to be Johnson Central and Floyd Central. I think those are your two favorites, and I think Pikeville's right there in that 3 slot.
And speaking of Johnson Central, Miss Stanley's right behind us, Darryl. Yeah. And so they're checking out the competition.
Yeah. you know what they're doing. They're up here with Coach Hicks, checking things out here, Coach. As you see Carly Stanley. Look in here, Coach, and there's Carly. As you see, Coach Duncan Stanley. I mean, got a slew of talent in the building, and they're doing their scouting purposes. You know, right now, you know, no matter, these are two teams. They expect to see Floyd Central, you know, in the 15th region tournament, and then they know they're going to see Paintsville throughout the season. And when there's only about a half mile, it separates the two schools.
I agree, and I'll say this about Floyd Central: they're going to be seasoned. They're going to be ready to go come postseason. The 58th district, without question, is the toughest region on the girls' district again this year. When you've got Lawrence County, Floyd Central, Prestonsburg, and Betsy Lane once everybody's healthy. It's going to literally be a war every night over there. So they're going to be tested.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think so. This Paintsville team, don't judge this Paintsville team on tonight. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, you're looking, they almost got them doubled. Well, they do got them doubled up. But don't sleep on this Paintsville team. We've seen them many times. We've seen them in Lawrence County last year make a comeback at Lawrence, So, second half, I expect to see a different Paintsville team coming out the gate. But this is not the Paintsville team you'll see throughout the season. I'm telling you, Paintsville's have got a legit shot to upset Coach Hicks and Johnson Central if they sleep on them.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if Don Kenner coming out here in the third quarter spaces the floor a little more and allows more of that dribble penetration, because, look, when they got to the paint and got paint touches, Darryl, good things happened for them offensively.
I agree. And Coach, Ethan Curry says this Paintsville team does not even come close to the Tigers with the Fugate, Starp, and Studs in 2021.
I mean, they were good, but
we don't know yet until we see exactly what Woods and Ethan Cole is this year. Are they as dominant as they can be? But we all know. Fugate was a different animal.
Fugate's a different animal, but listen, this team, every piece works together well, and they're as deep as any Paintsville team that I've seen in quite a few years, Darryl.
Yeah.
I mean, they're deep. They can listen, and I can promise you, and listen, everybody talked about Graham Schutz last year at Prestonsburg. He was going to be a player, but Darryl, his evolution in the offseason,
you're 1,000% correct.
That kid's going to be a big help to Anderson Lawford.
Preston Sloan.
Yes.
Yeah, Preston Sloan, and then the pickup that they got.
There you go.
Tucker.
Yes.
From Whitley County.
Tucker Hell.
Yeah, the really nice pickup. We seen Landon Sloan the other day, Coach. He played 10-11.
Yeah.
I know he won't do that throughout the season, but I think they legitimately will play 8 to 9, and we'll see. This Paintsville team, right now, many people's got them as their preseason favorite to win the region.
Listen, folks, you've got yourselves a legitimate title contender.
Yeah. So as you're sitting, coaching, looking,
and you're about to find out, because guess what? In about 45 minutes to an hour, they're about ready to play one of the top 20 teams in the state in Ashland.
Yeah, Coach, we do got some breaking news.
Yeah.
To deliver. You want to give it now? You want to give it pre-game?
Listen, I mean, we can talk about it throughout.
Yeah, there you go. They just got word. Coach Landon Sloan sent word up to us. Ethan Cole will not be playing tonight, Coach, due to a sprained ankle he suffered at the Zip Zone.
That's a tough loss, because he's a top player in the region, and he's a 20-point-a-game night guy.
Yeah, he's second-ranked small forward in the region next to Austin Sloan. And
you can sometimes maybe flip that however you want to flip it, right?
And he's probably your best half-court offensive weapon that they have. So that's where you really wonder tonight, will they miss him in the half courts?
All right, here we go. Start of the third quarter. Let's see if Paintsville opens it up a little bit. Try to get some stuff downhill.
Now, Ramey. Right now, She's got Blanton on her. Blanton the transfer. Look at Crace. Crace back out there. They throw it away. Here comes Blanton. Kenner's on an island, Coach.
There we go. Blanton and Crace hooking up there.
Coach, how about this young lady behind us, Carly Stanley, receiving her 1,000th career point ball.
1,000 points is a tremendous honor in itself, but the fact that she still has
She done it at the end of her freshman year.
Yeah, so she's still got 3 full years, including this year.
Yeah. Impressive feat for the young lady. Crace sinks them both, Coach, and just like that, the lead extends. Kenner, step back.
Got it.
Yeah, big shot.
Needed that one.
There he goes, swings it over, stolen away by Helton. Helton, right now, good job hearing the footsteps behind her. Kenner, ball fake, drive, pull up.
Left it short, but I like the attack.
Yeah.
Engel, I mean, she just gets downhill.
You know, Coach, got my ear to the pavement. You know, there's a Transylvania offered Kylie Kenner as a 2-sport athlete, volleyball and basketball. And there's also a Division I program in state that's offered her to play both.
Wow.
Yep.
Now that's big time Division I.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can see in her game, you know, how it translates to the next level. Yeah, I don't think she's going to have a problem at all. Neither is that young lady right there, Reagan Lafferty.
Engel couldn't convert.
Kenner comes away with it. Look at Kenner, bobbing, weaving, takes the bump. She's going to go to the line.
Kenner loves that elbow jumper.
Coach, right here, this is where they've got to make their move right now. She could sink both these free throws here, cut it to an 11-point game.
Yeah, that's exactly, if you're Don Kenner, you couldn't ask for anything more the start they're having here.
Yeah. And hats off, you know, to Coach Kenner. You know, Coach, as far as I know, she's never coached basketball in her life. And this program has got better and better under her tenure. Over the last 2 years, they continue to get better.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Crace, an all-district performer, Darryl.
Yeah. Kenner walks it up, gets it over to Skaggs, back over to Helton. Helton kicks it out to Kenner. In and out.
Gonna go the other way.
Yep. And Coach Skaggs, if I'm not mistaken, that's her third.
A little pressure applied here.
Good job there. Throwing over top of it and gonna get the foul. That's her fourth. Coach, man, Skaggs said a large part of the first half due to foul trouble.
4 early fouls. That's, man, oh man, she's going to sit for a while.
Yeah. You see coming back, Ramey. She's going to have an open layup here. Nice.
Oh, might have dragged her foot on that one.
You hate to see that if you're a Tiger fan.
We talk about how big of advantage it is for Paintsville and their fan base. Well, Floyd Central brought their own.
Yeah, Floyd Central traveled well tonight.
Yes.
And Coach, have you seen? I mean, you know, it's been a while since I've seen a girls team travel like this.
Yeah.
You know, hats off to these Jaguar fans.
One of the best fan bases, top to bottom.
Yep. We said good box out of Aubrey. Hannah Riley says. Madison Sullivan's cheering on the Lady Jags from Moorhead.
Lafferty.
Yeah.
Gets on both.
Good free throw shooter.
Going out. Kenner. Looking for help. Gets it down. Nice take. And Blankenship.
What I love is if you watch, ladies and gentlemen, on the defensive end, watch number 23, Reagan Lafferty, how she's communicating and talking with her teammates. You don't see a lot of that out of a young player.
Helton, nice defense by Engle, coach. Steals the inbound pass, coming back the other way. Engle gets downhill. Nice job, coast to coast.
I mean, you already know, right?
Yep.
That's what she's going to do.
They're short. Fires the three. She's off the mark.
Got to be careful here.
Yep. Good defense there by Blankenship. Ramey getting downhill.
Nice job by Garcia. Garcia also a track star.
Yeah, really good at track. She's a distance runner, coach.
Yeah.
Comes over to Crace. Crace kicks it to the corner. Engle thought about it. Back over to Crace. Crace slings it over. Coach Crace really, Engle from the corner. Crace really picked her recruitment up this summer, picking up 3 or 4 offers. Kenner. She's off the mark. Here comes Crace back the other direction. Grace kicks it to the corner over to Garcia. Back to Blanton.
You know, Floyd Central, nice little floater. Engle on the deck for it. But Darryl, Paintsville's not applying any pressure. You know how difficult it is to win in this building. If they're not applying pressure, there's no shot clock yet. No reason to rush anything up 15. Until they go to man, until they apply pressure up top.
There, Grace. Good ball fake. Nice job, coach. Off the mark, Lafferty with the putback.
Largest lead of the game.
Hannah Riley says she's also cheering the Jags on from Moorhead, coach.
Moorhead, Kentucky.
Said go Eagles. Brody Hicks says Brody Hicks here watching from the house. So let's go number 35. Kenner will come back, try to reset the offense here. Kenner trying to hit the cutter, but Reagan Lafferty breaking it up, coach. Kicks it up to Engle. Blows the layup. Helton back to short. And, coach, right now, if I'm Paintsville, I know she's got 4 fouls, but I'm probably going to ride the Skaggs.
Well, things are starting to kind of slip away here late in the third.
Swings it over to Kenner.
You see what Floyd Central's doing. They're dropping all the way to the blocks to try to take away Kenner's drives.
Helton kicks it out. Back to Ramey. And Kenner, Coach Kenner wants a timeout. They're going to talk about it, Coach. We'll jump out too. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
Back here, Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, and Michael Sean Waller on the call here, Coach, as you see Coach Matthew Perry in the house.
Yeah, Coach Matthew Perry making his way in here to do a little scouting.
Yeah.
I see Troy Lee Thomas, assistant for Ashland.
Yeah, he's back in his home territory, right? Co-minor daughter country.
Making his way back through here.
Yeah, Butcher Holler's just skipping a jump up the road here.
That's right. Going to the line, Paintsville needed something to go their way offensively here. And get that one to go. 38-21. Last night, Prestonsburg Lady Black Cats got a big win. And Allison Howard had herself a double-double.
Coming back the other way. Lafferty.
Nice take.
Yeah. Good job.
She's good.
Yep. Coming back the other way, you got Kenner. Swing over to Loffer. Ramey. And Coach Ramey, really nice young guard. Just a freshman.
Yeah, big time take.
Yeah, she got a high upside.
2-2-1 press by Paintsville. Let's see if they can make something happen. Nice.
Yeah, good job there by Lafferty. Swings it over, back to Lafferty. Double team comes.
And shoot two. Lafferty going to the line.
And she is so special, Coach.
She don't settle, does she? She gets what she wants.
Really like Lafferty's leadership. Her composure on the floor, that's what really impresses me. Paintsville coming away with it. Under 2 to go here in the third.
Yep. Coming back, Kenner hanging and banging down low.
Right?
Yep.
Size advantage.
Garcia. Coach Mahala Garcia, young lady that, really has stepped up her game since last postseason.
Yeah.
She's arrived. And a young lady that, last year played a huge part. And, Coach, I expect, her to get a lot more minutes as the season goes on is Carmen Racky.
Carmen Racky is somebody that we've talked about quite a bit and how important she is to Floyd Central. A 16-point lead.
Place starting to fill up, Coach, as Ashland fans are packing in here for the top part of the doubleheader.
Man, oh, man, it is packed behind us.
Yep, Paintsville Ashland up next. Ramey, nice take.
Got it.
Count it. Coach, I'm telling you, man, this little freshman can put hoop.
Great job. Twice she's gotten to the rack and converted.
Nice.
Yeah, that's going to bode well, Coach. To as she gets more confidence, it's going to allow Kenner some help on the offensive end. Misses the free throw though. Engel comes away with the rebound. Here comes the Jags.
Nice job pulling it back out.
Grace trying to set up the offense. Swings over to Engel. Engel drives baseline, and they're going to send Engel to the charity stripe.
Loffer's second personal. Really, I mean, you talk about the offensive punch. It's been the usual suspects for Floyd Central. It's been Maddie Engel and Lafferty.
They both of these two, man, they've been nearly unstoppable here tonight. And you've seen Lafferty there, Coach, just hustling. I mean, her motor ain't stopped.
She plays with leadership and toughness beyond her years.
Don't get that foul called on Lafferty. They send Blankenship to the line. Blankenship sinks the first. Big bucket. Corey Hayes says Mahala is the fastest girl in the region. Said went to Adidas Track Nationals last year, Coach.
Well, listen, we covered one of her track events live on the D&D Sports Network and interviewed her afterwards, and that is her sport.
Yep, I agree. Chris Spriggs says Coach Triplett has them locked in. There you go, Helton with a nice transition bucket.
30-second timeout, Floyd Central.
Yeah, and just think, Coach, this thing's cut back to 11 here.
11-point lead.
Yeah.
You kind of thought it was getting away from Paintsville, but like we said, anytime you've got and no, it ain't necessarily been all right, Kenner. We've had a little bit of the freshmen getting it done as well.
Yeah, McKinley Ramey's played big minutes. And Coach, you know, I'd say they're just waiting for this quarter to end so they can get Skaggs back out there. Brooklyn Skaggs has stayed in foul trouble and not got to play much here tonight, and it showed. That's, you know, it's definitely hurt the Tigers.
Sitting with 4 personal fouls.
Yeah. Coach, how about tomorrow? Chris Spriggs, Braxton Keathley on tap.
2 top 5 perennial teams in the region?
Yeah.
Going head-to-head. Chris Spriggs had himself a
opener.
Yes, sir.
Was it an opener or was it
or
last
no?
preseason?
Yeah, it was against Tug Valley. Yeah,
but had himself a game against the defending state champions.
Yeah. One of the favorites for Region Player of the Year. Brings it over, Garcia. Crace thought about it. They'll swing it down to that low block. Crace. Nice take. Got blocked.
Oh.
Here comes the Lady Tigers. Kenner on the push.
Just like that, right?
Yep. And, Coach, we're back to single digits. Coach took the bump. Helton comes away with it. 7 seconds. Ramey. They'll kick it up to Kenner. Kenner, open shot. Off the mark. And either way, Coach, it's a 9-point game going into the final quarter of play. We'll be right back with more action here on Tuesday Night Hoops.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust a team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see
And we are back here. Kenner, we apologize, guys. The
that happens every once in a while, don't it?
Yeah. The coming back. Nice job,
finish.
Blanton. And, Coach, look at the Floyd Central fans down here up on their feet.
Pushing this lead back out here.
Yeah. There goes Kenner.
Nice look.
Yeah, good dump down. Put back no good. And coming back the other way, 49-36.
No rush if you're Floyd Central.
Yeah,
gonna shoot 2. More going to go to the line.
Catbird Isaac says, now I hear you.
You knew Jackson Estridge wasn't going to miss this game.
No, big time matchup.
I wonder where Jackson's been.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where he's
in
been.
the gym, guys, for sure.
Yeah, he's about like Braxton Keathley. You know he's somewhere in the gym, right?
Right.
There you go, Coach. Aubrey Moore stepping to the line. And, Paintsville had it cut to 7, Coach. And now it's back to 13.
On the go.
Yeah, here comes Kenner. She's got a runner.
Nice look. That's a big-time look in transition.
Yeah. I mean, Kenner's showing that, she's not just a scorer, Coach.
Girl, I promise you, she's going to be in contention for Miss Basketball.
I'm telling you, I think, we'll see how this year goes, but, right now, she is my 2026 Mr. Basketball, or 27.
2027, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Kenner wide open, pops it. No good. Helton with the rebound. And, Coach, we've talked about Kenner and Ramey, but listen, let's not understate how good that Helton's played today.
Right.
I mean, she's been all over the place, rebounding, defense, block shots. It don't matter. She's come up with big plays, trying to keep her team in this, Coach. It's an 11-point game with 5:42 to go. Skaggs back in for the Tigers. Kicks over to Crace, throwing over that press.
Can't get it to go. A little off tonight, Crace, but.
Yeah. Throwing back. There's Ramey. And Skaggs just not ready for the pass, Coach.
She hit her with a bullet.
Yeah. It's a great pass.
Yes.
Yeah, Skaggs just not ready for it. Yeah, that's something as they get chemistry. And they're going to give Helton a break, Coach, and I don't blame them. I say try to get her fueled up for the Final Four.
They put Lafferty on the back of that press.
Look at Engel. I'm telling you, Coach, Engel, so good, man. Finishes with contact. Her size is going to be a problem for anybody. She's a hard matchup.
There are some similarities between her and Kenner in some aspects of their games.
I agree 1,000%.
Looking to extend that lead. Approaching 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter.
Go off the mark. Kenner's going to chase down the loose ball. 12-point ball game. Kenner crosses the timeline, high screen. Nearly lost it, but Ramey comes up with it, misses the floater. And Blanton lost it, got it back, and loses it again. Tigers, Kenner right here, watch out.
Nice block.
Is it back? Good timeout. Paintsville is going to take a second to think about it, try to get a good one, and, Coach, we'll jump out. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
back here. Coach Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Michael Sean Waller here, Coach, on the call. You see the Craig Dameron Furniture scoreboard. 50-38 lead right now. Floyd Central leads by 12 here with about 5 minutes to go in the final quarter.
5 minutes to go, and Paintsville inched back into this thing, but again behind Engle and, Blanton, listen, they've extended this back out.
Coach, now Lafferty is sophomore or junior?
A sophomore.
Sophomore. So, you legitly got 2 future Miss Basketball candidates with Lafferty and Kenner if they both pan out. Kenner, I think she's a lock. I think she's been Region Player of the Year since her 7th grade year. She's had that on lock. Says, when I'm a senior, I will be sitting at that Miss Basketball ceremony. Ramey drives, kicks, Kenner.
More of that, right,
Yeah.
if you're Paintsville.
That's it. Kenner's going to go to the line, try to get a couple easy ones here. Not much come easy here tonight, Coach. This Floyd Central defense has hassled and taunted her all game.
I knew Floyd Central was going to be good. They were a good team last year, but the addition of Blanton and the maturation of some of these other players, Darryl, listen, this is the best Floyd Central team I've seen since that Katie Jo Moore team, when Katie Jo Moore was maybe an 8th or 9th grader.
Yeah, Katie Jo, then had Kennedy Harville.
Kennedy Harville.
Had a load of talent on them teams, but this team right here, Aubrey Moore, and like I said, Carmen Racky, Coach, what a 6-man that is. Her coming off the bench, able to play that kind of defense. And,
right.
She done a tremendous job on Kenner what time she was in the game.
What a luxury it is to have Lafferty being able to handle the ball coming up the floor with her size.
Swing it back over. Blanton gets it to Crace. Swings to the corner. Moore, she's off the mark. Good position there by Engle.
Yeah, she's going to go back to the line.
Yeah, they're going to get Loffer for the foul.
Listen, and I know they're Blanton's looks like she's playing a lot of the primary PG, but Crace, she feels like the PG when the ball's in her hands. She feel when she has the ball in her hands, it just feels like she's kind of running the show, and she feels more comfortable in that aspect.
She does, and I don't want to take away from what you're saying there, but the Pikeville Panthers, the entire team just showed up. And this makes 2 or 3 times that when I see them, they're all together.
They're all together. They're showing up to games.
And that's the first time we've seen Wes Buck in maroon.
That's true.
Yeah, so he's wearing maroon up there in the stands with Carter Parsons, former Floyd County foe.
Yeah.
And, this Pikeville team, you'll get to see them up close and personal on Thursday night because we'll have them right here on D&D.
Not County Central.
Yeah.
They just got a big win over Valley.
Huge win.
I don't believe Wes Buck is eligible as of yet, but I'm sure that'll be happening soon.
Yeah. Swing it out. Lafferty has it out top.
Patience if you're Floyd Central. Urgency if you're Paintsville.
Still an 11-point game with 3:40 to go. Grace.
And see, Darryl, they're not pressuring the ball, so you can sit on that.
Yep. There's Lafferty. She's going to stop, pop.
Got it.
Yeah, good kisser off the glass. And you've seen her go back down court swinging punches, Coach. Gotta love that kid.
Nice.
Look at Kenner. Strong take. Crace with the board. Big board for Crace. Swings it over to Blanton. Extra pass to Engle.
Got it. It's Engle. It's Lafferty. Lafferty and Engle.
Engle right now is firing on all cylinders. Floyd Central is. That's going to be a hard 1-2 punch to stop this season.
They move the ball well.
Yeah. Coming back over, Kenner. She's going to step back. 3-pointer up, no good.
We live in this world, Darryl, where, nice look, by the way. We live in a world where, because of cell phones and social media, that it's immediate gratification. the pressure on a player like Kenner when she's dubbed the best player in the region. Listen, Kobe Bryant, Reed Shepherd, whoever it is, sometimes the schematics and defensively, a team's going to have your number one night. Floyd Central did a nice job on her tonight, even though she still played really, really well.
She played really well tonight.
But sometimes you credit Floyd Central saying, you know what, you came in here with a great game plan, and you limited her as much as you could. Nice look down low to Engel.
Well, it's a young, very young Paintsville team, and
and Kenner's still just the beginning of her junior year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's their opening game of her junior season. She's still playing that leadership role. There was a part there in the first quarter when she wasn't very aggressive.
She was trying to get her teammates involved, which credit her for that.
Yeah, but, as she continues to, mature and be a leader, she's going to understand, getting my teammates involved is sometimes me, getting downhill and getting buckets.
Right. Sometimes you just got to take over the game, which she can do.
Yeah.
She's a 30-point game night performer, and we've seen that time and time again. I'm going to go back to the line, and I don't have the official numbers in front of me, but she's over 20.
Oh yeah, she's well over 20. The Trace has had an unbelievable night tonight. Kenner, but there she is again. I mean, she's probably got 12 to 14 on free throws alone.
Yeah. Up next, we're only about 20, 25 minutes away. Boys action, Paintsville Ashland.
Now Kenner's going to come out.
I think she might have turned her ankle a little bit.
Yeah, that's what they're working on over there, Coach. Good analysis there. Derek Horn says Paintsville and Ashland's played 5 times, Coach, since '96.
Well, one of those rare occasions is going to happen tonight.
Yeah. Let's swing it back, Lafferty. And Coach, it looks like they're looks like maybe her calf.
Yeah, I think maybe
cramp.
Yeah, maybe a cramp. What would you say, Darryl? Is this the house of J.R. Van Hoos, or is this the house of John Pelfrey?
No, it's definitely Van Hoos.
Yeah.
Pelfrey was a great player, went on to have a great college career.
Was also Mr. Basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's considered the same as Van Hoos when it comes to high school players. I think Pelfrey, a lot of it was going to Kentucky and what he done after. But I definitely think Van Hoos is. If you ask somebody who the most notorious player to come out of Paintsville, I think most people would say Van Hoos. Now, I could be wrong. Let us know, Paintsville fans, what you say.
But I'll say this too, Darryl. The forgotten name that went on to coach at Cumberland College, Keith Adkins.
Oh, yeah.
Went on to play at Notre Dame and was USA Today's. U.S. Today, when U.S. Today was the paper, was named Athlete of the Year.
Well,
Keith Adkins was a hooper.
But back then, we lived at, actually Van Hoos and Tackett was the ones that knocked us out of the region championship my sophomore year.
Yeah.
And
so that's who you identify with.
Yeah. Tackett, I've not seen an athlete. He's one of them rare once-in-a-lifetime athletes. I mean, he was special. And that duo, I mean, the whole nation – eyes was on Paintsville. The whole nation's eyes was.
Right.
And that's what made them so special is, they was a phenomenon, not just here in the state, but across the nation. They was on Slam magazine they was in.
Yeah.
So and then, going on, I think they went twice, I think, to the state championship game, 1-1.
Yeah. And did they win a Class A? They might have won a Class A.
They may have. I'm sure the fans will let us know.
Don't forget about Landon Sloan now.
Oh, no, Landon Sloan. You see, Landon, he played during my time when I lived in North Carolina. So I didn't get to watch Landon, but Landon.
One of the few that scored 2,000 career points.
I didn't watch him here. Then he went on to play at Kentucky, and but it's really neat. I like watching when Pikeville and Paintsville. Not only are they the two biggest independent schools, but you got Kentucky, Louisville there.
Yes, that's exactly right.
So that's back when men wore mainly shorts to play in. Manly shorts to play in. I like that. Said Keith would have been more known had they had a three-point line. It came his senior year, Adam Rice says.
I don't think people realize how good around here they do.
Yeah.
But Keith Adkins may have been, and that's saying something, the best guard to ever come out of here.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson says Darryl spread the news on the breaking news 8 hours ago. Well, listen, I'm waiting to make sure it happens, brother. Could be some huge news going on, so we'll do that on my time. The 64-45. It's going to be Floyd Central getting out of here in a tough, hostile environment with a dub over the Paintsville Lady Tigers, Coach.
A big-time win for Floyd Central to come on the road early in the year and get a win in this environment, Darryl. Big time.
Coach, the co-players of the game.
It's got to be, right?
Yeah. Reagan Lafferty and Maddie Engel, co-players of the game here tonight. Both of them really put on a show, Coach, affecting both ends of the floor. And just showing you exactly how dangerous this Floyd Central Jaguar team is going to be this year. So, Coach, we're going to step away. We'll come right back in 5 minutes. Ashland versus Paintsville right here on the Mountains Leader in Sporting News, the D&D Sports Network.